soulmate reading for the month of December. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in Cancer. This is your love reading. Twin Flame soulmate reading for the month of December. Let's see what I have for you, Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus too. I get asked about that placement quite often, so I decided to add it. Why not? Venus in Cancer. Let's see. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in Cancer. What do I have for you guys? Let's see. What am I getting? What am I getting from you guys just from sitting in your energy? Not necessarily waiting. That's not what I'm getting, but looking forward for the new year, most definitely so. So what does that tell me? That tells me that there is not a whole lot happening for you at this time, or at the very least there's things that have yet to unfold all the way. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising. The first, let's see what this is. This is the energy that I'm picking up on. Okay, these are the Tower reversed, and then we have the Ten of Cups reversed. So the Tower, for many of you, there could be some sort of, I'm hearing could be avoiding a disaster. If not, this is a feeling, something that makes you very much uncomfortable that you are ignoring. And it has everything to do with this relationship. The Ten of Cups is, in its reverse, the Ten of Cups represents a relationship, wholeness, complete love. So what I'm getting is avoiding a feeling, avoiding an emotion that makes you very uncomfortable because it has to do with someone, something that you feel very strongly about. Let's see. This could be as well waiting, not wanting to fully let go, still waiting on a situation to unfold completely. Kind of like what I was just telling you guys in the beginning. One more card. We have the Queen of Rods. For many of you, this is an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. If not, this is someone that you had a lot of chemistry with. The Queen of Rods is, I see the Queen of Rods as a person, whether it's a man or a woman, that is very much appealing to the eyes, very physically attractive, for example, or just someone that you were very much pulled to. Queen of Rods. This could also be someone that I'm hearing could have given you false hope, for example, because the Queen of Rods could be uncommittal, right? I see the Queen of Rods, for example, out of all of the queens, and it has nothing to do with the zodiac sign, right? It's just the energy of that suit. The Queen of Rods is someone that is very hard to pin down, for example, and for that reason, the Queen of Wands is not, I'm not going to say relationship material, right? But it takes them a while to settle down. Let's get one more card. And again, this could be a male or a female. Okay, this wanted to come out, they turned over. We have the Four of Swords, and then we have the High Priestess. So you see how there's a man here waiting. The Four of Swords is someone, most certainly so, that has taken a pause, that's in their head trying to figure things out. Could also be trying to find solutions, for example, because the Four of Swords is all about strategizing. And then we have the High Priestess. For many of you, wondering, I'm hearing wondering what they're thinking, because the High Priestess doesn't speak, it's intuition. So wondering what they're thinking. This is someone that you can't figure out. For many of you, you know, there's a feeling, there's a hunch here that you don't really like. I'm hearing anticipation. Let's see, Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising. Sun, Moon, Rising. The first card is going to represent the position of disconnection. The position of disconnection. This is a very important position because it tells me where the relationship stands, what energy the both of you are entertaining. So you can imagine putting your energy and your twin, your soulmate's energy in a bag, shaking it up. This is the product. This is what we get. So let's see. Cancer, where is the connection this December? Cancer, Cancer. Let's see. We have the moon. The moon is Cancer. Could also be Pisces. Well, actually it's Pisces, right? But when I see the moon, I think about Cancer. So the moon is pretty much the darkness, your subconscious mind, all those things that you can't really put your finger on, right? Could be fears, for example, coming to the surface. And do know that this is the energy that the both of you are entertaining in some way or another. The both of you. So no communication, I feel. Let's see. Trying to figure out what each other is doing, thinking. Being confused. I'm also getting mixed signals, perhaps the moon card. Oh goodness. Let's put that stack of cards back in. What is this moon card doing here? We have the devil. There could be a Capricorn. I'm also hearing obsession. The moon card and the devil being obsessed. Also, this is obsessed in what way? This is the energy that the both of you are entertaining. So do know what I feel is that the both of you are heavily in each other's minds. The moon card. This is also emotions. Not really being able to completely understand where certain feelings are deriving from. That could be quite erratic and well, not good for you, with quite destructive with the devil. Let's get one more card. We have the World card and then we have the Six of Swords. The World card is Capricorn. It is Aquarius, and then we have the Six of Swords here. So the Six of Swords, you see how there's a boat there. The Six of Swords is all about a transition period, and the World card is about wrapping things up and ending in a new beginning. So I strongly feel, and then right here, right at the bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Wands. Conflict. You see how everyone's fighting. Everyone's fighting. That is the Five of Wands. A lot of tension between you and this person. Strongly feel that there's a lack of communication. There's things that are not being said, communicated, and as a result, there's two people that are wondering, right? What are they thinking? What are they thinking about? You know what I mean? And with the devil, I strongly feel that this is causing some uncomfortable emotions to come to the surface that are very hard to deal with, and at the same time that them are ignoring, not wanting to confront fully with the moon card, leaving them in the back burner. Again, the moon card is all those things that are in your closet, under your bed, that you don't want ever to come out. So not wanting to deal with some difficult emotions. Strongly feel that this has to do with being attached to someone, not in a healthy way. The World card, Six of Swords. Strongly feel that there's a strong need to wrap things up. There could be the relationship. What I feel is that the relationship is moving. For many of you, this is most certainly some sort of ending or some sort of transition. So wherever the relationship has been at is taking a major shift, and this is not good. Having difficulties with that. Let's see. What energy are you bringing? And I feel the stress, by the way, guys. I feel it on my back very, very strongly. So for many of you, you're dealing with a lot of stress. And this is because you're not taking the time to process these emotions. Strongly recommend meditation for you. Why meditation? Meditation is pretty much taking a moment to try to process all these difficult emotions that cause you anxiety, pain. And why do they cause you anxiety and pain? Oftentimes it's because you're trying to understand a difficult emotion and you don't understand it off the back, right? So you ignore it and it just kind of lingers around, and it causes your mood. It affects your mood. your relationships. It causes tension, for example. So there's a very strong need to clear your mind, your energetic field. Chakra healing is really going to assist you this month of December, my dear Cancer. How do you do chakra healing? I'm very big on giving people the tools to heal themselves. Everything that I've done, I've learned myself. I've never learned anything from anyone. Tarot, my psychic readings, I don't know how other psychics do their reading. I have no idea. I know how I do them, and I know my own way, and if I can do this, so can you. So you can heal yourself. For many of you, Cancer, most definitely so, chakra visualization. So this is very easy. I find that chakra healing it's quite practical, and it's something that people find fairly easy to do. So what you do is, highly recommend that you do this outside in nature, or you could just do it in your home, but I feel that it has a stronger effect when you're in nature. Nature heals. And find a spot on the ground, or you could be sitting down on a chair, and start from your root chakra and visualize, get creative. This is just one example. Envision a door that's red, for example, or there's a red light around the door, and you're going to make an intention, right? Once you get into your meditative state. Once I walk in through this red door, I'm going to enter my root chakra. And see yourself going through this door. Everything is red, and you're going to know what everything. I'm inside my root chakra. Take a look around. Anything that stands out for you, make note of that. You might see people there that you have not seen, and you might wonder, well, what are they doing here? This is a person that has some sort of they're energetically tied to you in some way. So what you do is try to understand. Make note of what you're feeling. What else comes to mind when you take a look at whatever's in there, whether it's a person, a symbol, a thing, anything, and process it. And that in itself is healing, because you are becoming aware of something you didn't even know was in your space. And do that for all of your chakras. Clean up. Meditation, you know, just like, this is the way I like to put it, just like this is the material realm, right? Just like we can feel touch, and we have to clean up our home, for example, and make room, clean up our space, because psychologically, right, if we have a messy home, it's going to affect us in a negative way. Psychologically, it could make us irritable, right? It could make us less productive, for example. Well, meditation is pretty much cleaning up. It's the same thing that you do here, right, with your home, but you're doing it for this other realm, this other space. And there's stuff, this other realm is real, and we collect. It's like becoming a hoarder. You become a hoarder, right, in this other realm, when you do not take the time to process, to deal and organize all of these feelings, these emotions. So that's what you do when you meditate. You're taking a look around. Oh, that's here. I don't need that anymore. Why not? Processing it. This is good. This is not good. Throwing it away. That is meditation. You absolutely have to do that, my dear Cancer. What energy are you bringing in? You're bringing in the Page of Pentacles, and okay, the Page of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. There could be an earth sign of significance. This could also be someone younger. Pages, all pages represent young people. New beginnings, new beginnings. Let's see. This is what you're bringing in. Specifically, the Page of Pentacles is all about having a strong desire to work, to start something new. This could also be receiving, not necessarily receiving, but being in a state where you want to communicate how you want something to move forward. And how is that? How do you want it to move forward? Well, in a good way, stable, plans. You have plans. Six of Rods. This is victory, success. So for many of you Cancer, you want to, whatever's going on here, you want to fix it. You want to keep moving forward with it. Six of Rods. If you can imagine getting a medal, getting a trophy, right? That is the Six of Wands. Also, since the both of you have the Devil and the Moon card, I feel that there's this conquest energy. I mean, that's what I'm hearing. There's like this conquering, wanting to conquer. Wanting to win, let's see, with you. So that energy to me is just not giving me a very good vibe here. We have the Eight of Pentacles. Working things out. Strongly feel that you still want to work things out. And then we have the Tower here at the bottom. Strongly feel, Cancer, that you're still wanting to put time and effort into this. Now let's take a look at your twin, your soulmate. What energy are they bringing in? All of these are reversed. We have the Eight of Rods reversed. We have the Eight of Cups reversed. And then we have the Hermit reversed. So the Eight of Rods, Eight of Wands reversed. This is no movement, no communication, being at a standstill. Eight of Cups. What I'm hearing is not coming back or not making a move. Whatever direction they have taken, just freezing there, okay? And then the Hermit reversed. The Hermit reversed is coming out of hiding. Strongly feel that what this is saying is that this person is not going to be making any sort of move. Let's get one more card for this Hermit. They're not going to be making any sort of move. For those of you that are waiting for communication, I don't feel like this person is ready for that. But with the Hermit reverse, I feel like they have intentions of eventually coming out. Let's see. We have the Page of Cups. What did I say? Eventually, right? The Page of Cups. All pages represent communication, specifically the Cup suit, right? Oh my goodness. And then I have this Tower. The Tower. It's right here again. So what I feel for many of you is that there's a situation that you're dealing with already, or that's going to be unfolding in December, that is really going to make you question. It's going to make you question, the both of you question a lot, question this relationship, this connection. This person does not plan to make any sort of move. For those of you that are in separation, for example, do not expect this person to come back in December. But eventually, I feel like they're wanting to communicate with you eventually. They have some sort of desire to do that. Let's see. Let's take a look at what this person is, what their next move is. What is their next move, Cancer? What is their next move? What is their next move? For many of you, Cancer, you're in your head, both of you. Let's see. Their next move is the Six of Rods. Their next move is the Six of Rods, and you had the Six of Rods. The Six of Rods can also be, could be prideful. What's the Six of Rods? There's a thin line with this Six of Wands. Let's see. Six of Wands. We have the Eight of Rods. This is their next move. Their next move is, like I said here, eventually they're wanting to come forth. This could also be effort, receiving communication, whatever it is that you want to hear come out of this person's mouth. Their next move is moving in that direction. Let me clarify this with this deck. We have Rigid, Four of Earth. Let's get one more card. So the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is pretty much someone that you could say is not growing. Here I feel it represents the connection not growing. This person, what do we have here? We have the High Priestess. The High Priestess does not speak. This person is stuck in place, okay? For many of you, this is most certainly not they're not receiving communication from this person anytime soon. Their next move is to communicate. Actually, it's not the outcome. This is just their next move. So like I said, eventually I feel like they're going to communicate with you. But for the month of December, I don't see that. Let's take a look at the outcome. Let's take a look at the outcome. We have the High Priestess again. And what did I say about that? This is the High Priestess here, and now we see her in this other deck. This is a Taurus. This is, could be another Cancer, maybe a Pisces. The High Priestess does not speak. What do I keep saying? You know, and it's not that I'm trying to be repetitive, but the cards keep touching on that subject. It's like they're trying to make a point here. The High Priestess is the outcome. For some of you, this is going to be reversed. For example, cross watchers. Apply it to your situation. Let's see. We have the Two of Cups. The outcome is this person not speaking, not communicating, but the Two of Cups is here. So it tells me that they have very strong feelings for you. They're going to be thinking of you. Two of Cups. You see how there is a couple here? The Two of Cups is all about two people coming together that have a very strong chemistry. Have very strong chemistry. Let's see. Strongly feel that this Eight of Wands and the Six of Wands is representing their next move, right? So strongly feel that this person is going to be focused. What I'm hearing is themselves. Let's get another card. We have Two of Rods. You see how we have a lot. Their next move is all fire energy, wand energy. So wand energy is all about the action, manifestation. This person has something that they're working on that I feel is taking a lot of their time. Let's see. Let's get one more card. Actually, two more cards. We have this one. We have the Five of Cups, and then we have the Eight of Cups. This is loss. And then we have the Eight of Cups, still staying away. This person is still going to be staying away. For those of you that I'm connecting with, is definitely, this is separation. Let's see. So that is the outcome. Still thinking of you, but whatever circumstances they're going through, they're choosing to focus on that. Cancer, that's what came out. Messages from your twin, messages from your twin, messages from your twin, from your soulmate. We have the Four. Okay, let's read them. I can't seem to find the right words to say to you. Oh, so I feel that most certainly I can see that coming from the energy that we just picked up here. For whatever reason, this person is choosing purposely to stay away. Strongly feel that whatever has happened, they don't know how to approach you. They don't know how to approach you. I can't find the right words to say to you. I'm reminded of you constantly. Two of Cups. Most certainly you're on this person's mind. They think about you, but they're choosing not to come forward yet. Our connection still affects me. And then we have the grass wasn't greener on the other side. So this is telling you, right, that despite of what this person has going on, right, whatever it is they have going on, they're not entirely happy, and they still think of you. The grass was not greener. This tells me that whatever this person, whatever separated the both of you, I strongly feel that it was something this person felt they had to do. Could be another person, something else that they're focused on, but it's not bringing them the fulfillment, the happiness that they thought it would. So this is what I have for you, Cancer. Thank you so much for allowing me to do this reading for you. It was my honor and my pleasure. You guys take care. Bye-bye.